Hello and welcome to the modding news for the month of August 2013. I've decided to switch this over to a monthly news show instead of a weekly, mainly because I can get the most important content that's available. I'll be mainly focusing on any updates for mods as well as new releases. So without further ado, let's get this started. First thing I want to mention is an update to Morrowind Rebirth. It is now up to version 2.1. The new version fixes some bugs as well as some balancing issues. Morrowind Rebirth is a total overhaul mod for Morrowind, obviously. It adds some new enemies, some new areas, and gives you some new weapons to fight with as well. So if you're a fan of Morrowind, check that out if you're interested. For those of you who are a fan of the Knight Rider TV series, you might want to consider picking up this mod for Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. It's called Knight Rider Back to School and was released this month. It adds the famous Knight Rider car as well as adding a few story missions. So if you're interested, make sure you pick this one up. Here is a mod that I am interested in picking up. It is called the Cry Remake mod for Far Cry 3. Basically what this is it's a remake of some of the missions in Far Cry 1, such as Training, Fort, and Pier, and it was made by a guy called Namo355. So if you're interested in playing some of the classic missions from Far Cry 1 and the Far Cry 3 engine, I would recommend that you pick this mod up. The final mod that was a pretty big release last month was the Great War mod for Napoleon Total War. As you probably can figure out, this is a total conversion for Napoleon Total War into the basically World War II mod. It even adds tanks into the battlefield, which I think is pretty impressive. Now, there was an issue with the first release where when you played the campaign map, the economy was kind of screwy, so sometimes you would get $1 million in one turn and sometimes you would get negative $1 million on the next turn. So keep that in mind if you haven't gotten the new update, because they did release a 5.1 update that should fix that issue. I haven't personally tried it yet, but they say in the patch notes that it has been fixed. But overall, this is a very good mod, a very good looking mod, and you guys should pick this up if you have the game, but if you are interested at all in playing a World War I style game in the Total War experience. That'll wrap up this episode then. As always, the links to the stories are in the description of this video, so check them out if you're interested. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you all next time.